What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and people continue to frantically search for answers as to what happened to baby Quinton Simon and as to where Quinton Simon is. We know law enforcement has come out and said that they believe he is deceased and they believe he is in a landfill. They even named his mother as the primary suspect. But they gave us no information as to why they believe he's dead, no information as to why they believe he's in a landfill, and zero information as to why the mother has been named as a prime suspect. And I know we're all sitting on the edge of our seats wanting answers, but I am warning you right now, go ahead and buckle in and get comfortable, because I don't think we're getting any answers this weekend for sure. And for the most part, law enforcement just confirmed that. Chatham County Police Department released this statement moments ago saying that dozens of agents and investigators continue to gather and analyze evidence in the Quinton Simon case. While the work continues through the weekend, we do not anticipate any searches or public activity today through Sunday. If that changes, we will update you as quickly as possible. And listen, I know this is frustrating. Why in the hell aren't they working and searching today? But hey, this happens all the time. If you pay attention to these true crime cases, then you know that the FBI and these people, they don't really work on the weekend. You might remember that with the search for Brian Laundrie. They would be out there searching like crazy for 5 days a week, but on the weekend, there was nothing. And this just hurts me to my heart. It frustrates me, and I'm trying not to come across as frustrated in my videos. But thinking of Quinton being out there in a landfill and just being left out there until next week, whenever we have time to go search it, the amount of feelings I have about that, it's overwhelming, and I don't even want to get into it, okay? Because I will get pissed. I don't like that baby Quinton is out there, or supposedly out there in a freaking landfill. And from what I'm being told, they're not even going to go out there until Tuesday. Now, I'm sure there's stipulations and technicalities as to why they can't go, but what in the fuck, man? A 20-month-old child is believed to be in this landfill. And y'all announced that like 2 or 3 days ago. What was it, like 2 days ago? That y'all think baby Quinton is in a landfill and we have to wait until Tuesday for y'all to search? I don't like that one bit. I'm not trying to point fingers at law enforcement to say that they're necessarily the ones to blame, because I don't really understand why they have to wait until this date. But that's what I'm being told. Tuesday. So if Quinton is out there, he's going to sit out, his remains are going to have to sit out there for the entire weekend. And this is, in my opinion, just giving Leilani even more time to think of something stupid to do. Maybe run away, maybe even do something to herself. And listen, I know a lot of people have been saying that maybe they don't think Leilani's a flight risk because they have her in custody. Oh yeah, Leilani's probably in custody. That's why they said, listen, Leilani is not in custody. It's wishful thinking. And I know I've seen hundreds of people, they're confident because Leilani's in custody or she's in an insane asylum and they know where she is. They don't know where Leilani is, y'all. I'm sure you can sit on here and create whatever you want in your mind to make yourself feel better. They don't know where Leilani is. Leilani could be at the house, sure. But Leilani is not in custody. And I can confirm that. Leilani is not anywhere in the Chatham County Jail. Now, could she have gone to an insane asylum and checked herself in? I mean, I guess there's always that possibility, but I don't like to come out and say things for 100% fact, because I am in touch with people in this area and I know more than what I say on video, because I'm trying to be as, I don't even know the word to use, but I'm trying to be as responsible as possible with whatever information I get. And I try not to release too much until we get more confirmation. But Leilani is not in anywhere that y'all think she is. Leilani is either at home or Leilani done hauled ass. Okay? Now, Why are authorities so confident about this landfill? Why are they so confident that little baby Quinton is in one of these landfills? Now, they haven't provided any official information about this. So everything I say right now, you could take with a huge grain of salt. But I was told by people in the area, and we've already talked about this previously, before they even released a statement about finding Quinton, I told you all that rumblings in the area was that Leilani was seen, or Leilani's phone was pinged at a dumpster in a nearby area, like a nearby trailer park. Okay, in this area, of course, the trash man comes and picks up trash from your front yard. But Leilani's neighborhood is surrounded by several mobile home areas, several like trailer parks, several, even an RV park, if you will. And all of these areas around there, they have dumpster areas, dump areas. You see, if you live in this area, you don't put your trash outside your door and they come collect it. No, you take it to one specific area in that trailer park or what have you, and you throw it in the big dumpsters, like the big green dumpster bins. I'm sure a lot of you watched the footage that I shared from Quinton Simon's area. Someone sent me over footage of like the whole entire neighborhood and some of the surrounding areas. So we got to see some of the trailer parks that are right outside of Quinton's home neighborhood. And there was one creepy clip that I got sent over of like this ice cream man by this dumpster area, and it sent chills, absolute chills down my spine. And I think it had the same effect on other people as well. Let's take a look. Now, to be clear, I am not saying that those dumpsters that we just looked at, I'm not saying that is where Leilani dumped off Quinton. Because for all we know, we don't have official information that she dumped off Quinton anywhere. This is just what is being said around the area. And a lot of people around the area are getting their information from family members of Quinton and Leilani. Because the mother has been talking a lot. The brother has been out here talking to people. Even telling people, hey, please don't tell anyone about this. And then people are just spreading the info anyway. So there's a lot of stuff going on around this area. But from what is being said, she didn't dispose of Quinton Simon at her house. She went to a nearby trailer park. There are names floating around online about which trailer park it was. None of that is confirmed. So I don't even want to throw that out there and give anyone any ideas. But I will just say, and I've told you all from the beginning, there are trailer parks around this area. There's a whole like abandoned trailer parks around this area. But from what is being said, her phone was pinged or she was seen at one of these dumpsters at a nearby trailer park. And this dumpster that we just looked at is at a nearby trailer park right outside of this neighborhood. But like I said, this may not be the specific one, but at the very least, this gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. Like the neighborhood, the trailer park area, they would all go to an area like this that is usually in the back of the trailer park. Sometimes it's in the front of the trailer park. And they dump their trash off in this area. So it's one of those situations where, how can I put it? There's just way more trash in one of these dumpsters than, of course, your trash can that's outside. Now, I don't know if that makes anything harder or whatnot. But there's that. And like I said, even the person that sent me this clip was like, this was freaky. They got a weird vibe in this area. And I definitely did too when I saw the clip. But we don't know for sure. And I want to make that clear for everyone that we don't know for sure if this is the case. But it's definitely looking like it. You know, it all adds up. And when people are giving information that adds up and seems reasonable and it seems plausible, then I will take a look at it. Now, if people give me information that is outlandish and crazy and just ridiculous, then I will dismiss it. And I think anyone with the sane mind should do the same. But all in all, regardless of the details, this is a heartbreaking situation. And I can't help but feel like this anxiety within that this situation is going to get even more heartbreaking or more complicated the longer they allow this to drag out, because I just feel like the more time Leilani has to sit on this, the more time she has to contemplate doing various things. Maybe doing something to herself, or maybe getting the hell out of town. And I mean, that's something that we don't want to necessarily see. But it wouldn't surprise me at this point. If we get word tomorrow or Monday that, hey, Leilani's missing now too, it wouldn't surprise me at all, because she has been given nothing but ample opportunity to do so. But I understand that law enforcement, they can't necessarily swoop in when we want them to and make an arrest. But man, I hope whatever evidence they're gathering, they're doing a good job. And I hope they can make something happen soon. Because the longer this plays out, the more likely it is that something else is going to happen. And then we're going to have a whole entire different situation on our hands. And then there will be a possibility that we never, ever figure out what happened to Quinton. And we never, ever find Quinton. And I don't want that to happen. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.